The head teacher reconciled and left and give us online lessons. On the computer screen after class. These two words seem to be made of blood. It's so real. Sticky and bright red blood dripping. I can't believe it. Look, when I get over it. On the computer screen, the head teacher has finished the tutorial. Let's go to the evening study. Did I say I was dreaming just now? I have lingering fears. I thought I fell asleep during an online class. Had a nightmare. The door creaked open slowly. I was so scared that I almost died on the spot. What's wrong with you, son? Mom's voice came in my ear. You scared me to death. Why did you come in suddenly? I frown and complain. Your little uncle called just now. Said that your head teacher jumped into the river last night. Suicide. How can such a good girl not be able to think about Mom's ramblings? It's like a bolt from the blue in my heart. The head teacher committed suicide last night. Who was that lecturing us just now? I suddenly turned my head to look. The course on the computer screen does not know when. Stop. The black computer desktop is like a black abyss. Give me a break. And that's when the buzzer goes off. The class group has started a multi-person video call. I picked up my phone and accepted the invitation. Said just now. Is the head teacher, Mr. Liu, giving us a lesson? Yes, I just reviewed the White Horse's Peepa line. Why didn't you listen? Liangkuan, are you asleep again? You are in the 3rd year of high school, and you still haven't worked hard. I forgot the name Mr. Liu gave you last time. When can I go back to school? I can't keep up in online class every day. This year's college entrance examination is going to be over. Just now my mother said that my little uncle called. Said that Mr. Liu jumped into the river and died last night. How can he still give us online lessons? Liangkuan, you are going too far. So teacher. Be careful, I report. Are you lost in sleep? Stop talking nonsense here. Who is your uncle? My little uncle is an uncle. He really told my mom just now. My mom can't lie to me either. The students in the class all spoke. Said I had that serious illness. Full of nonsense. I was pissed. So I tried to give Mr. Liu's pekonym. I typed a few words. Teacher Liu, how are you? Waiting uneasily. Teacher Liu's reply has never come. Just when I wanted to call Mr. Liu. His WeChat suddenly replied, I'm fine. So cold, so cold. How could he talk to me like that? Could it be that last night when he drowned? The river is too cold. Caused him to be resentful. I thought to myself. I'm so cold on WeChat. It suddenly turned into a scarlet letter. Even out of the screen. I screamed. Pale face. Cell phones are thrown far away. He's dead. He's dead. The news that teacher Liu committed suicide by jumping into the river spread throughout the school. Even the principal came out to confirm it himself. The teacher drowned in the landscape river last night. The whole group of students suddenly exploded. Teacher Liu is really dead. Who is the teacher who taught us in the morning? Oh, my God. It won't be teacher Liu who thinks we don't study too seriously. Ready to take us away together into the cloudy day. Continue to exchange. Wang Xiaofeng, don't talk nonsense. I'm afraid it won't be Mr. Liu's ghost. Give us another lesson. Why are you so timid? Mr. Liu in the morning must be recorded and broadcast. What era is it? The astronauts have all returned from space, still using ghosts to scare people. Sometimes there are things you can't say. There's a lot that science doesn't explain. What if Mr. Liu really becomes? Los Buyo finished this sentence. My bedroom door is windless and automatic. It slammed shut. I jumped out of bed, and I looked up. Go to the computer screen. 2 more big bloody characters appeared. Wang Xiaofu does not treat the head teacher as dry food. Finally, it was taken away by Home Textiles. Who will be taken next? I went crazy running to open the door. But the door is locked. It can't be opened. Mom is about to open the door. I was banging on the door. The door was banged by me. But there's no movement outside. The computer behind is suddenly flashing. I subconsciously look back. I saw that Teacher Lu suddenly appeared. He was disheveled. Wet hair keeps dripping. The whole person seems to be fished out of the water. I was so scared that I closed my eyes and couldn't look at it at all. You people? The worst I've ever had. Who hasn't come to class in a minute? At your own risk. Teacher Lu's cold voice came from the stereo. Let me be helpless. He obediently returned to his seat. Sure enough, within a minute, the whole class is here. Not bad one. But no one dared to say a word. One by one, the atmosphere dare not breathe. For fear of being targeted by Mr. Lu, the message in the way how classmate group starts to swipe the screen. My door is closed. No one cares. It's over. Mr. Lu has really become a ghost. What should we do now? Is this still passing by? You said you were passing by. He's soaking wet right now. He's a ghost now. Don't be afraid. Calm down, you said it nicely. Who can be afraid? I'm freaking out. At this time, Wang Xiaofu, the gangster in the class, he actually spoke directly to Mr. Lu loudly. Mr. Lu Liangkuan said you drowned last night. Why are you still in class? I didn't like you before. Nagging my brother every day. If you do have a cold, that's great. It's finally quack. The class was too scared to say a word. No one expected Wang Xiaofu to be so bold. Teacher Lu didn't speak, just raised his eyes slightly and said, Wang Xiaofu, I'm going to your room tonight. The computer is still black. It was as if nothing had happened. Wang Xiaofu, you bold. Teacher Lu is looking for your room tonight. I'm not afraid of him alive. I was afraid of him. He will come if he has the ability. You are miserable. Don't treat Teacher Lu as dry food. You're finished. Students have everything to say. But Wang Xiaofu took it completely seriously. Still talking and laughing with us. At dinner in the evening, I asked my mother. Teacher Lu said tonight that he is going to visit Wang Xiaofu's house. How can he guard against it? Stop talking nonsense, you bare child. Children talk like children. Good luck. My mom glared at me. Hands together in prayer. I didn't dare to speak. I was extremely afraid. At night I hide under the covers and shiver. I didn't dare to close my eyes in the middle of the night. It's a quiet night. As if nothing had happened. The next morning, immediately someone announced in the classmate group. Wang Xiaofu. He killed Martin Air. Pardon me? Wang Xiaofu. No, Mr. Lu really went to his room. Took him away. Wang Xiaofu and I live in the same community. Even the uncle ambulance came. His parents were sitting downstairs crying. I saw it with my own eyes. His mother said he committed suicide on the bridge last night. Now the whole class calmed down. Everyone feels suffocated. And there was silence. I can hear my heart beating violently. The legs fight like cotton. So scary. I dare not be in this group. Don't call me in class. Zhao Yinhua withdrew from the classmate group. This seemed to remind everyone. Quit the group chat one after another. In an instant, just me and a few silent classmates. I quit the group without saying a word. The worry in my heart has just decreased a little. Then I found that the classmate group appeared on my list again. What did I say? I obviously quit the group. I quit too. Why add it back? It's over, I can't return it. It seems that Mr. Lu will not let us withdraw from the group. Liangkuan, how did you become the group leader? Liangkuan, what the hell are you doing? It won't be your prank. Add us back again. The whole class saw me like a ghost. Delete me all. I can't argue. But it's okay to delete it. Maybe it won't be found by Teacher Lu this way. I told my mom about Wang Xiaofu. My mom is also incredulous. He is a Buddhist. Immediately say go to the temple. Help me ask for a Buddha bead that has been opened to ward off evil spirits. It seems that it is very useful to withdraw friends from the mountains. There are no online classes today. But when everyone listened, the computer that was turned off suddenly turned on. Let me know. The gym teacher has something to do next class. I still have to go to the toilet in class. Hurry up for a while, I'm going to class. Zhang Jinghong was detained by the head teacher. Asked to read the Pipa line 1,000 times. Read aloud to choke. And who's next? When teacher Lu appeared again. When on the screen, a rush of blood in my heart went straight to my head. Head buzzing. I believe the students are desperate at this moment. Looking at the phone, all the students who deleted me appear in my friends list. Classmates appeared at one point. Everyone listened to the class in fear. Teacher Lu on the computer screen suddenly looked up. Below, you recite the Pipa line you reviewed before. If the back is not good, you just keep memorizing it. In front of a computer screen, Zhang Jinghong's panicked face appears in the lower left corner. His back is getting more and more nervous. Apparently didn't memorize this text. He memorized the first few words. I can't carry it. Sitting there with a sad face. Zhang Jinghong thought hard. But I can't figure out what's behind it. I graded your class's test papers last night. I was so angry that I didn't sleep all night. It's not that simple. Especially you. Zhang Jinghong, you can't recite the last in the class, can you? The teacher fined you to recite it 1,000 times, and you are not allowed to listen if you do not finish reading it. And Zhang Jinghong opened his eyes suddenly. Open the textbook and read aloud. He went from reading in a low voice to reading aloud. And it turned into screaming at the top of my lungs. Less than half a minute, his voice went hoarse. But he didn't stop at all. It's like I'm about to break my throat. Screaming desperately, his eyes widened. It gets congested. Li Kongzhang's big. The students were shocked. The timid Zhao Inua has closed his eyes in fright. I dare not look, although I am afraid, but I see Zhang Jinghong like this. I can't help but keep reminding him in the slightly group. Zhang Jinghong, don't read it. If you go on like this, your vocal cords will crack. But anyway. He didn't seem to hear. Still reciting like crazy. Soon blood was oozing from the corner of his mouth. Obviously, it was his vocal cords that were torn apart by his own roar. I want to call him, but found that the mobile phone had no signal and could not be typed out. Then his parents rushed in. I saw my son reading the text like crazy. And they were all dumbfounded. What's wrong with you, son? Son, call an ambulance. Call a doctor. Zhang Jinghong's parents are in a mess. His mother hugged him and cried. Tell him to stop reading. But Zhang Jinghong's face was frank. He has started to lack oxygen. We are all watching him send it.